Welcome. We are live coming at you from wherever we are. Uh I'm gonna premise all of this by saying, or preface all of this by saying, I have been glitching out and lagging behind today. So if there's a bit of a weirdness, that's what's going on. Anyway, welcome to our first edition of The Floor Is Yours. Almost forgot the name that I came up with. We are hosting together today, myself, Amuda, and Mr. MQ. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Amutha. I'm so excited. It's really cool to just see a proper full from the ground up open mic kicking off. It's such a ripper idea and just been really stoked and excited to have it going and running. So yeah, power to you. Amazing to see you here. And yeah, like glitch, internet, whatever, all that aside, what's really real and palpable is to go from imagination to creation. And that's what we're all here about tonight. And it's freaking
Mm,
exciting. How are you feeling?
that's beautiful. Oh my goodness, Mash! It's just been chaotic, but like really nice. I've been going through some very interesting, introspective moments, as I'm sure we all have, especially the last couple of days. Having very intense conversations with people who are very deep in a lot of stuff. So to have a few days of doing that to now trying to transmute what I've learnt and apply it to this session that we're about to have together, I think is a very beautiful process. Is quite intense and uncertain, but it's also very exciting to know that I have the potential to take something negative and turn it into something positive. So that's what we're all about at Vibe Union as well. And yeah, I would just like to say before I yammer on, I would love if you could do our welcome to country, Mash.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to take the second to acknowledge that I'm sat here in a very cozy and positive space on Wurundjeri land, tended to and cared for by the people of the Kulin Nation for generations and eons before we even knew what this place was. And that feels pretty powerful. But today, I'd just like to take a second to get us all to connect to country through a series of connections and recognizing that we still, regardless of how artificial or technological or plastic we might sometimes feel, our connection to country is indelible. I want you to think about the device that you're watching this on, whether it's your laptop, whether it's a phone in your hand, these old things. They power us. They power our modern existence, right? Day to day, we wake up, we message, we call, we get entertained, we laugh, we cry through these things these days. And they themselves, in turn, are powered by lithium. Lithium ion batteries are what charge renewables. And with the demand increasing, it's amazing. Australia is actually the largest miner and exporter of lithium around the world. And a lot of that is concentrated in the mining activities concentrated in the Pilbara region. There are a few mines there. They're some of the biggest in the world. And that Pilbara region is falls within the sort of domain and the area cared for by the Nyamal people of the Nyamal Nation. And they have tended to this land for an incredible amount of time. And so the lithium that gets mined out of that ground that lay dormant for millions, literally millions of years in terms of heavy metals in the earth, then began to be mined out. And that was with the blessing and at the behest of the Nyamal people, recognizing that society, modern technology, all of things need to continue moving forward. We live in connection with our devices. I can't even get my hands off mine. And that ascent and that positive permission given to mining companies to participate and engage in mining in that operation has led to the Australian society that we have today. So, with that in mind, feel that connection with this device in your hand, with this device here to the Nyamal people of the Nyamal Nation, the heritage that they have going a long ways back, and acknowledge. And I think for a moment, I hope we can all feel a sense of gratitude that their work, their custodianship of the land led to all of the marvels that we have today. And I hope that we can use this connection to build a better tomorrow for all the people of this land with this land. So I want you to feel that connection in your kukurtu kurtu. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, kukurtu kurtu, but that's the Nyamal language word for heart. I hope that we can all approach it with the same heart, the same connection to country, to land, and use these devices, use these moments and these digital interactions, glitchy and odd as they may seem, to build a better, more connected, more positive future. So I hope that we can all take that away today. And I just wanted to share that. Thank you for giving me that space, Amutha. Thank you, everyone, for sharing this space with all of us.
Oh, thank you for that. I just want to say that something very magical about Vibe Union, and if you've ever been to our events, you know the vibe is just alive. But even between us, like I had this like almost like aggressively intuitive feeling that MASH needed to do the Welcome to Country. I just felt it for the last few days and I was like, oh, we'll discuss it in a sec. But before I even mentioned it to him, he reached out to me and told me he had this idea and he'd like to do it. And it just was so right. And I'm so glad that you kind of went into yourself to feel out the way in which you could express this with the most gratitude. I think that was beautiful to observe. And it's what we're all about at Vibe Union. So thank you so much for joining us, everybody. And thank you, MASH, for that.
My absolute pleasure. It's a delight to be here to share in this connection, and just seeing everyone getting around this every single time, right from minute one or even less than minute one in Dave Dilly's case. But Bev is here, Ivory's here, Saskia's here, Alexander Mayer, your a new name, but love the energy, the all caps energy. I've been really living in that all caps mentality lately. So shouts out to every single person who's living life loud, living it good, living and loving it. I think tonight is going to be spectacular. We've got an open mic. Performers are going to jump on and give us short, sharp renditions of what they've been working on and just sharing that creativity with the beautiful audience, the people watching at home, and sharing it with us. I'm really excited.
I am as well, Mash. Before we hand it over to our first person, I would like to ask you a question. What does trust mean to you?
Me?
Yes.
Trust to me is based on an understanding. It's the belief that the words and the intentions that someone is posing to me. So for me to trust someone, I believe at face value what that person is giving me, what their intentions are, what their actions are, and the intended outcomes. If they say that this is something that they want, or if I say something to them that that's what I want for them to do or act out of or anything like that, then I trust that that is the outcome that will happen, that our realities are interlinked.
That is incredible. I love that definition. It speaks to me, it resonates within my soul. So, with that in mind, I'd like to say I trust everyone, not only in our like circle of people, but like everyone who comes down to all of our events, everyone who supports in their own ways. I have so much love and so much trust for all of you. And thank you for defining it in that way because that was so beautiful. I couldn't have done it better myself. Appreciate that about you as well. And I am wondering, Mash, if it is you or I who's going to invite our next person onto the stage.
Well, I'm very excited and very delighted to announce that our first performer, and we're on schedule, we're on time, we're doing great, so I'm not going to keep jinxing it. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between, every gorgeous human being, welcome. Let's kick off. The floor is yours. Live stream, open mic with our dearly beloved, incredibly talented performer. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, please welcome Minty D.
Yeah.
Hello,
Oh,
Oh my
shit.
good
goodness.
beings.
On some Harry
Hello.
Potter shit.
How are you, my friends?
Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm being transported into another dimension. Ah, she arrived from
I'm
underneath the stars.
wearing I'm wearing the mother cloak. It's the motherfucking cosmic cloak.
Amazing.
I love you.
How are you tonight?
So good. Even better now that you're here.
I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great night. And totally resonate with all the things that you've said so far. So absolutely on point, as per usual.
All right, Minty, take it away. We'll get out of your skin.
Beautiful. So this song is actually dedicated to a certain someone in VU. She is like a soul sister to me, and she told me she was writing a song for me not that long ago, And then I just thought, fuck it, I'm going to write her a song too. I'm going to write her an anthem because I think every friend deserves an anthem. I've got some massive echo going on. I don't know if that's just me or if that's you too. But yeah, this song is for you, Amoda, and this song for everyone else. This song is called Motherfucking Cosmic Queen. Hopefully, I can get rid of that echo. Can you hear me okay? So this is something that I wrote for Amoda in about a day and a half. So I'm still working on it, but it's coming along. Enjoy. Forgive me if I forget some of the words. I want you to just psych out to this vibe. This is what Amoda personifies for me. From the cosmic space above, she descends with form and elegance. Her stance on life, her words on life, captivating all. Give me more time. Give me more time to unwind. Everywhere I see you, I will close my eyes. 'Cause your imagination, your imagination, your imagination, your imagination, cosmic being. This is like her chant. Amorda, 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 amorda. Let me take you through a ride through kaleidoscope eyes, through the keyholes and earholes and all the fuck. Sorry guys, fuck the lyric. Sit back and relax and connect to this motherfucking cosmic soul. T minus 10 to take off. Here we go. Breathe in. Here we go again. Amorda. Here we go again. Amorda. Cosmic Queen. Amorda. Here we go again. Amorda. Here we go again. Amorda. Cosmic Queen. Amorda. Thank you. There we are. Note to self.
Oh my
Don't.
God.
I was like trying not to like let this thing fall, and I couldn't see the lyric, and I'm like, how am I gonna make this work?
You killed it.
That was for you, babe.
Oh, I love it so much. You have no idea. I was just vibing the whole time. You made that so magical. Minty.
I did miss a verse, and I want to just read that last little verse because it's so cute, and it just reminds me so much of you. So it's like, let me take you for a ride through kaleidoscope eyes, through the keyholes and the earholes that make a space in your mind. Sit back, don't rewind. This story's forward, and that leaves a rip in the space to. That leaves a rip in the space to leave some motherfucking cosmical grace. There you go.
Cosmical grace. I can't right now. I'm just so full of love. Thank you, Minty. You've given me some crazy energy that I didn't even think I could summon within myself today. You are a blessed being. Thank you so much for always radiating this just beautiful love and divinity.
I think everyone deserves an anthem, so thank you for
I agree.
facilitating.
That's beautiful, Minty. I'm excited to hear mine. Great job. And that was wild. What a journey, and incorporating all these elements as well. You've just boom set the bar for an epic night. And yeah, what a gorgeous and supportive way to connect with your friend. That's beautiful.
Love
Ah,
you. All of you.
love you too.
Amazing.
Over and out.
Shouts out Minty. Gretel was tuned in for that as well.
Ah,
She's
Gretzky!
sending love. Gretzky.
Ah.
We've got 5 carrots is the review from Jason. So a lot of love coming in.
Even with the drop lyric.
Would have been
Trying
6
to-
carrots.
It was a space, you see. It was a space in between me that was causing it a fucking issue.
Amazing. Lots of love in the comments. Thank you so much to all the people showing all this love and support. Thanks for coming through, Gretel and Minty. Well done on the podcast episode and for
check
this
out the
incredible
podcast.
performance. Yeah.
Thank you. Much love. Adios.
You.
Bye.
Oh, the disappearing act. Very nice. So just quickly on that, for anyone who hasn't yet had a chance to check it out, the Vibe Union podcast that dropped earlier this week was a conversation between Dilly Dave, Minty D, and Gretel Scarlett, who's in the comments. Really good conversation about kindness and the role that it plays in the industry, in just interpersonal relationships as creatives, as collaborators. It was a really insightful episode for me personally, and for anyone else out there who just needs a little bit more kindness in their life on a day-to-day, go and check that out, obviously after this, because now we've got some more excellent performers coming up. Amitha, do you want to hit us with what's coming up next?
I do want to hit you with what's coming on next, but before I do, let me be a bit cheeky and mention that we do have a Vibe Union tip jar. Link is in the description. If you would like to support us, if you are able to support us, like any amount, big or small, does not matter. We are giving you this energy. If you want to return it in a way of monetization, we will take it. It will keep chugging this beautiful train forward. So if you feel inclined, please check out the description and send us some love in this way. All right. So I have just received word from the newsroom that we are going to have our next performer coming up. Oh, this is someone that has performed with us at our Talking Blue events, an incredible word artist. I am pleased to welcome to the stage Sam. Where is he at? Let's go.
Yo,
welcome.
How are we?
Very well. You look spectacular today. How are you doing?
Thank you. I feel like very sick, so my
no.
performance might not be that great. Yeah, I woke up with just like very bad headache. But hey,
Well, you
gotta
know
do
what?
what you gotta do.
Channel that energy into the performance, huh?
Yeah,
Bring
I'll
it.
try it, but like it's more of like a hyper song, so that might suck a bit.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. All right, we'll let you take it away, man.
All right, yeah. But by the way, yeah, the instrumental might be kind of hard to hear just because this setup is like fucking terrible, but it's like the best we got. So
We believe in you.
all right, thank you. All right, let's fucking do this. I'm just a boy in Astra. This courage I got a muster. Praise me like a puster. This mess I've made is a clusterfuck. Out here, I'm avoiding disaster. Out here, I'm avoiding disaster. Side when I go in, I jump straight into the fire pit. Face first with my iron fist, ready and equipped. If I fuck up, I don't mind wreaking havoc as I raise hell. Free all the prisoners from their rotten fucking cells. I used to crave you more than cigarettes and heroin. Toxic soup mixed up in a pot. My dear, for a long time. Used to be in my life for a little bit. You did your time. Now how far you come? How far you gone? How far you come? How far you gone? How far you come? How far you gone without me in your life? I've done alright, shooting down stars with the meteorite, trying to find Mars up in the black, cursing like the void is staring, motherfucker. I'm gazing back at it aggressively, majestically, fantastically. I feel fucking new girls, diamonds in my crown are spectacular. This bitch is on my neck like she's Dracula. I ain't fooling down, you didn't fuck with me. Joke's on you, I'm in your head. Phones, seems like we can't be friends. It's a means to an ends again and again. I don't believe that there's the one forever, so I guess it's never smashing down the freeway, tearing down the road. This the life I chose. 100Ks I drove, my engine won't blow. Actually, I don't know. So here we fucking go. Yeah, I'm just a boy in Esther. This courage I got a muster. Praise me like a buster. This mess I made is a clusterfuck. Out here, I'm avoiding disaster. Out here, I'm avoiding disaster. Now, how far I've come. How far I've gone, how far I've come, how far I've gone, how far I've come, how far I've gone without me in your stupid little fucking life, bitch.
Alright, you ready? Yeah. Are you recording? Yeah.
Alright. That is a wrap.
You dope! Oh my god, you brought that energy, man. You
Yeah,
played it.
I don't know where that came from.
Oh,
Man.
that was so good. You brought it to life. That was amazing.
Evil Knievel, man, avoiding disaster. That's mental. Wicked energy, dude. I can't wait to see that off the couch, bro. But like that was already massive.
Yeah, I mean, well, we're working on like the final kind of cuts, but it should be within the next month. And also, I'm like, because I've just moved to Melbourne, but I'm trying to find people to work with here as well. If anyone's got like, because I don't do like producing at all, so I'm more just like a vocalist.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. His Instagram is right there. Anybody out there, you want to contact him? Collaboration. We know that collaboration is the most amazing way to create. So hit him up.
Yeah.
Right,
Drop your Instas in the comments as well, so Sam can come through and comb through and just send your rapid fire DMs too. But yeah, that's wild, man. Good stuff. Did you want to say something before you headed off, Sam?
Well, you know, I just got to shout out to you guys because yeah, it's pretty fucking depressing right now living in this lockdown, especially considering I came from a place where like we didn't really have lockdown. But it's cool that you guys can still do these events so we can like try to stay connected. And especially as artists, you know, it's important to have these platforms. So yeah, thanks.
Thank you. We appreciate your presence and yeah, thank you so much.
Sam, before you go, a quick question. Are you on Spotify?
I haven't actually released anything yet.
Nothing yet?
That's going to be like the debut song.
Yep.
Yeah. We've
enough,
worked
man.
on so much shit, but I swear we never finished anything.
Cool. All right. So your Instagram's the place to go for updates and such, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
All right. Well,
cool. Peace out, man. Well done. Catch you again soon.
All right, Mash. Wow. I feel hype right now.
Big energy, big production value coming through. This is great. What a way to kick off this brand new event. Yeah, how you going? How you feeling, Amitha? You seem hyped.
Yeah, I mean, like my energy level is now through the roof after two performers. They connected with themselves and they brought out such an authentic performance, and it was just rejuvenating to watch. I think I've been stuck in my own little bubble for too long, and just seeing somebody else inspired is so energizing. It really is.
All right. Well, speaking of energizing, speaking of bringing that production value, that hype, that creative energy during all of this time, our homie from behind the curtain, we haven't heard from him so far because we've been doing such a bang up job tonight, Amitha. We haven't had to get the little interruptions of like, turn your mic on. But nevertheless, we're always excited by his presence, his performance. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the virtual stage, Wrath.
Hello, everybody.
That look.
How are we doing?
Phenomenal.
How the fuck we doing? I'm trying to forget we're in lockdown. So I'm dressing like I've got something to show, something to say. I don't know if I do, but I'm feeling pretty good right now, and I need to just forget what's happening right now. How the hell are you guys?
So good. So good. I'm so tempted to call you Daddy VU. Does that not feel right to you? It might just come out naturally. I can't help it.
That's a hard veto on
There
that.
we go. The what was it? Old mate Pete used to call you the chairman. Still does. The chairman.
does.
Yeah. The
It's a very
chairman of
chairman
fun,
look.
which
The
I think
chairman
is
of
an ironic name for myself. But there we go. Here's my fucking handle.
Yeah.
There we go.
Take it away,
Hit
Raph.
'em up. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. This look feels absurd for what I'm about to do, but let's just get straight into some poetry. This feels like I should be rapping, but I'm not rapping today because I'm stuck in a room, so I'm going to do this instead. I've been pondering powerlessness, been pondering, fear of the unknown, fear of a lack of control. So this is a little poem called The Ocean Air that I wrote today. Let's have some whiskey first. I was kneeling, pooling water in hand at the coast. The smell of salt in the evening air. I watched the reflection of the moon and stars ripple in my fingers before the water drains back to the tides. I linger at the edge of two unknown oblivions. Like a singer to an empty house or poet lost in themselves, an incredible wealth unshared is worthless. To miss the impossible simply as we were nervous. We've done it before, and I'm certain that we'll do it again. I was kneeling, draining sand through my fingers at the coast. Desperately, I tried to make sense of each grain, to build small towers, to organize them in order. But they cascade and tumble before being carried away by the wind. To the rolling tides, the feet of our younger selves skittered away playfully, laughing at power we couldn't understand. Our weight dancing over shifting sands, another grain given life. I was kneeling, holding my head in hands at the coast. The sound of rolling waves grew softer, the light of the stars dimmer, the ground beneath me shifting. I turned to myself and I despaired. Yeah.
Yeah. That was nice. That was sweet.
I'm liking these comments. a lot.
Very good comments. They're very apt comments. You done good, man. You done good. It's transmute. You said it at the start, Amartha. It's transmuting
Yes.
present state,
Yes.
turning it into words, and then sharing that state with people. And it's being felt. I'm feeling it over here, and it's great to see it being felt by everyone who's tuning in. This is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely feel that these lockdowns in particular have brought a present moment to this expression for myself. And I'm seeing that in a lot of other people. That there's no time to think grand plans or anything, but just simply express in the moment, which is kind of beautiful. Kind of scary, but kind of beautiful.
Mm-hmm. The freedom in the uncertainty.
Anyway, that's me.
Oh. Oh, and he's out. Look, we just got a mention with VU Daddy, Daddy VU, whatever you prefer. He is basically like the father of like a lot of the things that we do. He's behind the scenes. He's doing all the sound checks and like, you know, all the social media posts. So like, I just want to give a huge shout out to Rai. I know we mention it every time, but like we really need to stress how vital he is for everything to run. He is really just the overlooking omnipresence. So I have so much love and appreciation for him, like just for what he does for VU. So like, I'm going to steal your line, Jason. I hope you don't mind, but emojis in the chat for that represent kind of boss to you, whatever that means. And that's for you, Rai. You are a boss.
Yeah. Yeah. Bring it. Boss emojis for Boss Rai. He done good.
All right. So shall we keep rolling?
Let's keep rolling as the emojis roll in. Yeah, is that an oops emoji from Dave Dilly? As the emojis roll in, let's not oops and let's trudge confidently in the direction of our next performer. We have to go very far from our last performer to the next room. Ladies and gentlemen, our next performer is a gorgeous, incredible individual who brings that soulfulness, that mysticality that music needs to really connect and to transcend boundaries of culture, of language, of art. And I think she does it incredibly well. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some emoji-related noise for the one, the only, the inimitable Kelsey Jean.
Woo! God damn, you always bring it so hard with those introductions, Mash. It's too much. Thank you so much.
Well deserved. Absolutely.
So good to see you guys. This has been
So
amazing.
good to see you too.
Oh, what a great night so far.
Yes. Before we jet, I just want to say this aesthetic, the lighting, the warmth, I'm loving it. I'm very excited to see you perform, Kelsey. We'll let you take it away.
Thank you so much. I'm going for the cozy vibes tonight, but I'm gonna share something that's a little bit different maybe than what I normally do, but there was a lot of big scary feelings at the start of this lockdown in particular, and the idea of like everyone was kind of going through this really hard time, and it felt like you couldn't express to other people that you were going through a hard time because like they've already got so much to deal with on their own, and it just like creates this big inner conflict in yourself, and that's not a nice place to be. But writing this song kind of helped me process those feelings, and yeah, I hope you guys can kind of take something from that. Wanna be strong enough to hold this space for you. Keep my insecurities at bay. Just let the love come through. 'Cause I don't wanna be a burden. Won't
Holy Jesus. Oh, beautiful, melancholy, but somehow like a little bit hopeful and understanding that it is a process. There's just so much beauty and vulnerability and wisdom in all of your lyrics and just the general vibe that you put out through those words. We feel it, we receive. Thank you for teaching.
Thank you for being here. I think
Oh!
yeah, it sounds like no good feeling song, but like the point of it is kind of like you should always try and connect with people, and you should always try and open those channels, because you don't want to be left alone with all that shit.
Absolutely. It's a gorgeous message and really well delivered. There's so much love here for the melodies, just for the way that you very strongly embody the lyrics in how you sing them. And yeah, kudos to you, just continuing to grow from strength to strength. Well done, Kelsey.
Thank you so much.
Where can people hear more music, and what would you like folks to go and check out next from you?
Definitely, yeah, there's my Instagram handle there. I've got some stuff on Spotify as well under Kelsey Jean. But I'm working on some new stuff now as well. This is one of the new things, so keep an eye out.
New shit, very exciting.
Thank you so much for having me, you guys. You guys are doing such an amazing job. Oh, I love you all so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming on, Kelsey, and blessing us with your presence.
A true pleasure. It just keeps getting better and better. What happens next, Amutha? Where are we going from here?
Where are we going? Where aren't we going? Next up is an OG. She is a strong, independent woman, and I have so much love and respect for this next human being. Please welcome to the stage, Beverly. Where is she at?
Beverly.
Ah, amazing. Hello, Divine. How are you?
Hello.
Oh, yes. Bouncy and flouncy is the mood. Great to see you, Bev.
Ah, it is so good to be with you guys. Amutha, hugs, Mash.
Hugs. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the love. Very excited to see what you have. We'll let you take it away.
Where would we be without each other? Oh.
Yeah.
So thank you for having me. I am reciting two poems that I wrote today. So I'm reciting new shit. Yes, new shit. And the first poem I wrote at 2:00 this morning. I was up walking around at night because what else are we going to do? And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to write a poem. And then I was thinking this afternoon, there's more to write. So I wrote more poetry. So here we are. So the first poem is to jab or not to jab. Don't look at my hair. I think I need some, anyway. To jab or not to jab, that is the question. I was jabbed and got a sore arm. To add to their stats and a bit of calm, 'twas a little needle, and all was well. I even had 4 lollipops, so I felt swell. So much angst around us of late. Even the nice politicians are getting hate. Nice politicians, you ask? I know. Back to my flask. Jabs here and jabs there. Lockdowns are awful and don't really care. Nurses here and nurses there. A job in hospitals I wouldn't dare. Keep your gorgeous chin up. Don't worry about a prenup. Keep talking to each other, please. Flirt and sometimes tease. But best of all, don't let your pussy get fleas. Ooh! And then another one. Da-da-da. Wait, there's more. So here we go. Lockdown nights on my own, up and down and where to roam. The quiet in Melbourne is quite eerie. The streets and closed shops are so dreary. Peaceful, yes, and safe to kick a footy in. I even walk around at night thinking about my next of kin. Eating hot toast at 2 in the morning, reading the paper as another day is dawning. Back to bed a million times. Sleep, yes and no. one mimes. Upstairs and down, walking around, endless wondering and wandering, knows no bounds. Another cup of Earl Grey tea, some whiskey for you and me. Snowy the cat goes out the back door. Bobby, my other cat, sleeps till 4. Lockdown life is a challenge and a half. Perhaps my back lawn needs a calf. Laughter and hugs are so needed now. Netflix and Stan must take a bow. Keep talking to humans around you and definitely ring me if you're feeling blue. So thank you, everyone. It's just great to be on here, and I love performing. Maybe. Can you tell? So thank you for
Thank you for that, Beverly. I love that
Beautiful.
you always bring a lightness to kind of like heavy concepts. Like, I feel like I should be worried about what you're saying, but the way that you're presenting it makes me feel safe. So it's conflicting, but I
Mm.
like it.
Yes, good. As long as you feel
Thank you
warm and
so much.
loved and acknowledged, and you two do a great job.
Bless you,
you so
Beverly.
much, Beverly.
Yeah, help make it happen. It's as an MC, you want to be bringing on the best talents, and knowing that you're up next brings out the best in each of us.
Mhm.
Oh, you're gorgeous.
Very true.
Beautiful things.
No,
Thank
you are, Beverly. Well done. Thank you so much. If y'all want to check out Beverly's poetry, photography, modeling, check out the Instagram below, Sparkling Ms. B, because she is indeed sparkling.
Mhm. She is, and you'll find some very saucy stuff on her Instagram. Just, just an FYI before you leap in there. It's great.
It's
All
a
right.
fantastic time.
All right. Next up, we have someone that has not joined us on the Vibe Union stage, if I'm not correct. Mash, is this a
Once
newcomer?
at Talking Blue, I believe.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. I think
Mhm.
this person is going to be doing not poetry though. So this is very exciting. They're going to be in their element, and I cannot wait to see what comes of this next performer. I'd like to introduce to the stage. No, I wouldn't. Let's go to the next person because I think I'm reading something in the chat. Oh wait, no. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Welcome to the stage, Trippy Nick. What an intro. What a trippy intro.
Hey, hi guys, how you doing?
Hi, very well. Thank you.
So good, man.
Amazing setup.
Yeah.
Just love the lighting. Cannot wait to see what you're presenting to us.
Thank you,
We'll
thank you
let you
so much
take it
guys
away.
for inviting me.
No worries. Thank you for joining us. We'll let you take it away.
Sure, thank you. Check. Whoa. Yeah. ਅੱਖੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਚੈਨ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ ਰਾਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਸਤਾਵੇ ਭੁੱਲ ਗਈ ਤੂੰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਾਵੇ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਭੁੱਲ ਜਾਵੇਂ ਅੱਖੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਸਤਾਵੇ ਰਾਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਨਾ ਆਵੇ ਭੁੱਲ ਗਈ ਤੂੰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਾਵੇ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਭੁੱਲ ਜਾਵੇਂ ਯਾਦ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਕੱਢ ਤੇਰੇ ਬਿਨ ਤੇਰੀ ਯਾਦ ਸਹਾਈ ਰਾਤ ਤਾਰੇ ਗਿਣ ਗਿਣ ਕਾ ਤੂੰ ਕਿਦੀ ਬੇਵਫਾਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਸਫਾਈ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਕਰ ਮੈਂ ਜ਼ਿਕਰ ਨਾ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਫਿਕਰ ਚੱਲ ਹੋ ਜਾ ਮੈਂ ਤੋਂ ਦੂਰ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੇਰਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਵੈਰੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਵਾਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਤੱਕ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਸੀ ਪਿਆਰ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਕਰਾਂ ਜ਼ਿਕਰ ਸੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਇਨਕਾਰ ਬਿਲੋ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਦਿਲ 'ਚ ਸਮਾ ਗਈ ਅੰਦਰੋਂ ਹੀ ਅੰਦਰੋਂ ਤੂੰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਸੀ ਜਲਾ ਗਈ ਭੁੱਲ ਗਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਲ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਯਾਦ ਮੈਂ ਕਰਾਵਾ ਦੇ ਕੇ ਰੱਬ ਦੇ ਸਹਾਰੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਸੁਣਾਵਾ ਛੱਡ ਗਈ ਨੀ ਤੂੰ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਛੱਡ ਗਈ ਸੀ ਸਾਹ ਕੁਰਤਾ ਪਿਆ ਇਸ ਔਖੇ ਬੜੇ ਰਾਹ ਬਸ ਹੈਗੀ ਸੀ ਉਮੀਦ ਪਿੱਛੋਂ ਬੜੇਗੀ ਤੂੰ ਬਾਤ ਅੱਖ ਜੋ ਵੇ ਪੱਲਾ ਪਾ ਕੇ ਬੰਦੀ ਆ ਜਹਾਂ Damn, she left me all alone, a cradle rain to let me love her. She's so hot, yeah. I never thought this would happen to me, cause I'm a decent guy and found a decent for me. She told me to keep my attitude in my pocket, cause she took me so wrong. Baby, you know I loving you for so long, yeah.
Wait, have you been day drinking?
People call me insane cause they know my pain. I'm fed up of my life, just wanna end this right. Used to love ya more than me. Tell me which guy you wanna love, he, me or he. Yeah, sorry baby, I'll call you bitch again and again. But this time coming with a clean shit, so I'm feeling the pain, yeah. अब क्या हुआ, दिल तुके तोड़ गई, मुझे बीच राह में यार तुके छोड़ गई. याद तेरी याद तरसाए, रातों को मैं जागूं मुझे नींद भी ना आए. तुझे कितना चाहूं तेरा साया ही सताए, मेरे दिल का हाल कोई तुझको बताए. तेरे साथ जो गुजारा हर एक पल याद है, दिल में कोई दुआ ना कोई फरियाद है. तेरे दिल का क्या, तेरी तो क्या बात है. अंत है ये मेरा या तेरी शुरुआत है. तेरा मेरे पास आना, तेरा मुझ में समाना. मैं बना तेरा दीवाना, तेरा मुझको बताना. दिल हुआ तेरा मेरा, तेरा मुझको बताना. मैं तेरे लिए जैसे गुजरा जमाना. क्या नू ये वो अखियां नू चैन ना आवे, रातां नू याद सतावे. भुलगी तू मैनू पावे, कीवे तैनू भुल जावे. अखियां नू चैन ना आवे, रातां नू याद सतावे. भुलगी तू मैनू पावे, कीवे तैनू भुल जावे. Yeah. Playing my next beat, just a sec, guys. It's a technical glitch.
Just while you're sorting out the microphone, man, we just wanted to shout out all the love in the comments. Lots of people just bringing that energy and loving the vibe. Punjabi, yeah?
Thank you so
like,
much. Yeah.
Yeah, real nice, man.
The first song
flows are
was
crazy.
a mix of Punjabi, English, and Hindi.
Yep.
Languages.
The hook, like, I was just like, because I don't speak Punjabi, but then when it was flipped into Hindi later, I was like, okay, cool, I know what's up. But yeah, just wild, man, and really good flows, just really awesome production on the back there as well. Is that your own production?
Thank you so much. Yep, I'm just trying to build my own setup here, and
Amazing.
I've been releasing 2 tracks on Spotify, Apple Music, and all the streaming platforms.
Amazing.
So starting from low budget and then trying to move on into the
Building up, man. Things. Oh, that's exciting. I believe you've got one more track for us. Is that right? How you feeling?
Yeah,
Is that ready?
Yeah, it's ready.
Take it away, man.
लिखते थे गीत कोई सुनता नहीं था, बनाना संगीत यही डेली का तरीका. दुनिया की प्रीत यहाँ कोई बिकता नहीं था, करता रहा हसल यही जीने का तरीका. बनाने का महल यही मेरा ड्रीम था, करने का पहल रैप में ही सीन था. यूजी बोल तो चहल, विकेट पूरा चीरता, पहाड़ों में बैठ के पूरा ईगल वाला फील था. फुटस्टेप्स बादल पर आज भरने का उड़ा है, अपने जैसे हीरे का चोरी कर सकता ही पहचाने. कोशिश करते रहो होने का ना लाइफ में नाकाम है, सभी को आता पसंद तभी तो मार्केट में ये डिमांड है. गाड़ी मेरी पूरी मॉडेड बैठी अंदर शिजुका है, चेन से मैं पूरा लोडेड हाथ में मेरे बजूका है. मेजॉरिटी से पूरा वोटेड बात करते उसूल का है, रियल डायमंड से कोटेड कैशी मेरी माशूका है. बीट पूरी जी फाड़ और बाज ये मजबूत है, रास्ता है लंबा और मंजिल शायद दूर है. आगे खाई पीछे कुआं या मेरा फितूर है, क्वीन वाली फील लेकर बोलती जी हजूर है. स्विच करते ऐसा फ्लो जैसे कोई मजाक हो, 10 फीट का गहरा कुआं कोई प्रिंस को निकाल दो. चाय में डूबा बिस्किट कोई इसे भी निकाल दो. मैं नहीं कोई सेलिब्रिटी जो एक बार में पहचान लो, वर्क करके सामने ना सोचो के पट्टा लो. गौर से देखो मुझे ना आंखें तुम चुरा लो, बंदा जला तेरा कोई आग तो बुझा दो. सब बोलते निक मुझे नया गाना तो सुना दो, पता नहीं लाइफ में क्या होने वाला कल हो. ट्रस्ट करो ना किसी पे, आगे तुम बढ़ते रहो. जिंदगी है बहुत लंबी, आगे तुम चलते रहो, पता नहीं कब क्या हो, तुम अभी से रेडी रहो। लिखते थे गीत कोई सुनता नहीं था, बनाना संगीत यही डेली का तरीका, दुनिया की प्रीत यहाँ कोई बिकता नहीं था, करता रहा हसल यही जीने का तरीका, बनाने का महल यही मेरा ड्रीम था, करने का पहल रैप में ही सीन था, यूजी बोल तो चहल विकेट पूरा चीरता, पहाड़ों में बैठ के पूरा ईगल वाला फील था। राह
Yo.
to go.
Hey, amazing, man. That's already sounding dope. That's really cool, man. Lots of love as well. Who's the homie Kushagra?
Kushagra is my best friend. He stays. He's my housemate actually. He's
Amazing,
also
man.
in Melbourne, living with me. Yeah.
Well, the support is real. So much love coming through. We'll leave you to track number 3, man. But just wanted to jump in and say, like, man, you're crushing it. This is
Sure.
great.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you.
Cadence.
करते हम हसल, मेहनत है डबल, पसंद है मुझे लाइफ विदाउट ट्रबल, करते हम हसल, मेहनत है डबल, पसंद है मुझे चेक लाइफ विदाउट ट्रबल। वो फॉल स्टॉक करना इतना चिल हो गया, फोन बिजी कहीं तेरा दिल खो गया, जीती मेरे लिए या कोई और मिल गया, इतने मिस कॉल्स में को स्ट्रेस हो गया, क्या मेरे कट का पिन उसको याद हो गया है, स्नेल फ्लेक्स करना उसका क्लास हो गया, चेक मेरी लट दिखाना उसका क्लास हो गया है, 3DP गेम में ही पास हो गया, मेलबर्न में मेरा सीन सॉर्टेड हो गया है, प्लेइंग 11 में भाई बॉलर बन गया, क्या रुपीस कन्वर्ट होके डॉलर बन गया है, हिप हॉप है लव इसलिए रैपर बन गया, पसंद है तभी तो लिरिक्स ये लिखता, हसल है तभी तो मेहनत ये दिखता, तभी तो तैमूर ये दिखता, सक्सेस है तभी तो हार्ड वर्क दिखता, टीचर है दिखता तेरे लिए बंक की शिक्षा, अग्नि परीक्षा मुझ में उसको स्वैग है दिखता, जैसे ही अंदर से वैसे ही बाहर से दिखता, आग बंद करती मैं उसको दिखता, किसको मैं बोलता भाव तेरा तोलता, दिल को मैं खोलता, शायरी की बोलता, छप्पने भोगता, डॉलर है बोलता, रास्ता खोलता, बेट वेट बोलता, साथ पूरा होटता, शो पूरा बुकता, परफॉर्मेंस डोबता, निक क्या शो था, क्राउड पूरा बोलता, क्या करते हम हसल, मेहनत है डबल, पसंद है मुझे चेक लाइफ विदाउट ट्रबल, क्या tripping Nick. Thank you so much, guys.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for bringing the heat. The international languages. My goodness.
That's wild. Yo, man, bringing that energy, that origin story as well. There's one line, success hai tere kare kya dikhta?
Yes, it's success hai tabhi to hard dikhta. So if I translate that in English, it means like if you work hard, then only your success is visible to people. So your success tells your hard work story, basically.
Motivational, man. Loving the inspiration, loving this energy, bro. Thank you so much for bringing it tonight. We can't wait to check you out some more. But Trippy Nick, if people go to your
Thank you so
Instagram,
much.
which is on the screen below, they can find links to your Apple
Yeah.
Music, Spotify, and all that stuff from there.
Yep.
Amazing.
They can find from my Instagram profile.
Thank you for
Yep.
joining us.
And thank you so much, guys, for inviting me and giving a stage like this for artists like us to perform, especially during lockdown. So it's great, and thank you so much, guys, for inviting me. Have a great day. Thank you for being there.
An absolute pleasure, man.
Legend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my God, I
beautiful.
love this community so much.
It's amazing, and it's continuously rewarding. It's like the effort that is being put in by Rai, by yourself, to be organizing these events. it's like tenfold the output that comes back, like what people actually contribute, the kind of energy, that performance. It's wild to see. And yeah, from Minty rocking up with an invisibility cloak to this like gorgeous blue setup that Nick had, and we've still got more performers on the way. But I just wanted to take a moment to just be so grateful for everything that everyone's bringing. It's really nice to feel that.
Oh, we love you all so much. Thank you for putting in the effort. Like
Mhm.
it's just dope and mind-blowing, and we really appreciate watching you all perform. It's so much fun. I'm having such a great time.
It's wicked. All right, next up, our next performer is one of my personal faves, just in terms of the energy that he likes to bring. The man is, and what's the word? It's like an unstoppable force. You know, the guy is like nonstop in the hustle, multi-talented like you wouldn't believe, and is going to bring us something really special tonight, it seems. So let's bring him on. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Connor.
Woo!
You're making me blush.
Mate, you are gorgeous. You're
On,
sounding
dude.
Can
really
you hear
nice.
me?
Yeah, absolutely. I think
Okay.
your screen's
Yes, we
doing what you
can.
predicted, which it might drop some frames, but I think the sound
That's
is
a
coming through
shame.
real schmick.
As long as I don't get frozen, like.
That would be awkward. But you still pull it off.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Well,
I've
what
been
have
having
you got
plenty
for
of
us tonight?
issues. Tonight it's an unreleased track called Struggle. I've played it for a few of you before. It's basically just talks about a time in my life when I was struggling, so you can hear the lyrics, but yeah, you'll get it.
Amazing, man. Bring it.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you, Connor. Take it away. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Hopefully this works. So I'm just going to let you all know I've been having some technical issues because I'm hotspotting from my phone and it just seems to be stuffing up all my connections. I'm moving, so I've got no internet. So if I freeze or everything starts crackling, I am so sorry. Let's go. Life was a struggle, bad thoughts in my head. Life was a struggle, couldn't leave the bed. Oh, life was a struggle, bad thoughts in my head. Life was a struggle, couldn't leave the bed. Oh, laid awake each night with my brain in fight. Something's wrong, I don't feel right. I don't feel right. Oh. Tried to get sober, but I fell through. I needed them, so I wouldn't need you. So I wouldn't need you. But I needed you, cause life was a struggle. Bad thoughts in my head. Couldn't leave. The life was a couldn't leave the bed. Oh, life was a struggle. Bad thoughts in my head. Life was a struggle. Couldn't leave the bed. Oh. I knew that was going to happen. Someone save me, please. Sorry, I don't know whether it was happening there or not, but it was just crackling in my headphones, which is a mad shame.
Oh
like
my gosh.
like a
Here we
lifebuoy
are.
Could you
just
hear
bobbing on the
that?
water.
Could you hear that or
The
no?
the crackle was real.
Connor.
It was
Yeah.
real, wasn't it? Yeah, I
Yeah.
called it straight up. At least I got that
But you know
far.
what was more real? The smoothness, the realness, the gorgeousness, the
Mhm.
sultriness.
Yes.
Your production's
Yes.
off chops as always, man. But yeah, real
Yes.
nice
Thank you. That was
harmonies.
from the ground up. Should I try and just finish off that last little bit now that I seem to be working? Actually,
If you
Yeah,
I'll just.
can.
bring it home.
You can stay if you want. Fuck it.
In bed, goes next to me. Pick up my phone, no text to see. Then I went on again. 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 Oh, oh, oh.
Hey.
Connor, I just want to
Beautiful.
say, in the time that I've known you, you've grown so much. I really appreciate your vulnerability. I love you so much, dude. Thank you so
I love
much
you
for
too.
sharing.
Thank you so much for your support, as always. And yeah, you saved me in the nick of time. Whenever you guys rocked up, it just must have reset something on my StreamYard, whatever the link is. And yeah, cool.
Worked
Just
out a
reset the
treat.
vibe, but
Just
yeah,
reset the
thank you.
vibe. Thank you.
Mhm,
Thank you so much for
mhm.
having me. This is spontaneous. I think I signed up this morning, or last night.
Yeah.
So
Look, a total pleasure, not only for me, I'm sure for Amitha as well, but the comments are going crazy. Love for you from Bangkok. Tony sending a lot of love. That's great to see.
what's up,
Uh,
Dodd?
he's a legend. Do you ever talk about Tones and I, like just talking about you and Tony?
No.
That was a Aussie music reference. It wasn't great.
I didn't even know she was
Hey,
Aussie.
oh yeah, fun facts. But yeah, look,
Yeah, right.
man, thank you so much for bringing this energy, so much love. The comments are just going off chops for you, but that's nothing
Thank
new.
you.
Nothing new, you little
I'm
heartthrob.
so sad I can't see them because my phone doesn't have enough power to put me on YouTube at the same time. But I got someone to screenshot them.
That's it. Well, we'll leave you to the green room
Thank
so you
you,
can go through
guys.
those comments and enjoy.
Love
But well
you.
done tonight, man. A pleasure. And can't
Thank
wait to
you.
hear that song in its released form.
Lots more coming.
Nice.
Amazing.
Follow the
Amitha?
IG, people.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
just a quick reminder for everyone that's getting some value, getting some love, getting some joy out of this stream, out of this time. There is a tip jar just below if you feel like reciprocating that love in a financial way. It helps keep things running, helps pay for some promotion, for some marketing, and helps us continue to grow to get to a point where we can pay artists for every last little bit and bob that gets done. And in the meantime, it just keeps us alive. So thank you if that is the way that you can contribute. But if you're doing it through comments, if you're doing it through DMs to the performers, if you're doing it through any kind of way and pitching into this overall beautiful tapestry of creativity and community, thank you. Thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Mash. I also wanted to say, if you don't mind, could I please introduce this next person?
Absolutely.
So, this human being, oh God, where to start? Is the most skilled, intuitive guitar player I've ever known. He has this uncanny ability to tune into your exact vibe and give you what you need. And I am so excited to welcome to the stage Mr. Nick Rowan. Where is he? Appear like magic. Yes!
Hello. Hey. What an introduction.
What an incredible background. You've really you showed up.
Can you hear me all right?
We can hear you perfectly. We'll let you
Alright,
take it away.
sweet.
Mash
Still
has
working.
dipped, so I will dip too.
All right. Thanks so much for me. Oh. All right. Thought I'd play some harp guitar for you guys tonight. So, for the uninitiated, if you're wondering what the heck this thing is, it's a harp guitar. So, regular guitar down the bottom, and then bass strings up the top. Cool. So, I'm just going to play, I don't know, some half improvised, half written stuff, and we'll see how we go. All right, that's it.
My God, I need to give you this visual right now. Hey, while it's fresh. As I listened to that happening, I felt myself having a really intense face off. I'm like, "Oh my god," and, like, it was building up, and then finally there was this release, and the release was realizing that that face off was me against myself, and then I realized, oh, it wasn't a face off as it was just, like, a transmutation, like changing something, transmuting something. It was a wild ride you just took me on. Thank you so much. It
That's
seemed like
awesome.
the universe was conspiring to assist you with the lighting as well. It just all came together so beautifully.
Oh, awesome. Thanks, Amitha. I'm glad to
Yeah,
No
take
my
an
worries,
guitar and
interview.
my
I
dude.
were just sitting here in awed inferiority complexes. We're just like, oh, right, this is what's possible with instruments and music, and it was gorgeous, man. It was, yeah, breathtaking. They're like adding the percussive elements as well, just sort of drumming on the body of the guitar, really cool. And yeah, you have this gorgeous sense of like evolution, little small changes in what's happening in the composition, and yeah, it's inspiring, man. You constantly keep setting a new bar for yeah what can and should be done in music. So thank you.
All right, thanks so much, Mash. Yeah, I really appreciate it. It's yeah, I mean, like I've really enjoyed playing at the poetry nights, spoken word nights, Talking Blue, and that's always just felt really good to be on stage and yeah, have people do their spoken word or poetry and play along to that. It's been a really great experience. Funny enough, like usually when I'm on stage, I'm actually quite calm. I feel, but tonight, like something about having a camera is that I was actually really nervous and like my palms are really sweaty. I had no idea how that was going to go tonight, but yeah, no, it was really fun. Thanks for having me, guys.
You crushed it. We could not tell you were nervous. You did really well. Thank you so much, Nick.
Cheers, guys.
All right, follow him. His Instagram was on the screen previously and has now vanished, but yep, there it is again. Thank you for that, Rye.
So good. And for those of you that are somewhat uninitiated or just don't know what we keep talking about with these like Wednesday nights, these poetry nights, Talking Blue, with this musicality as well, that's a fortnightly event run and emceed by the homie Jason. Jason, drop some carrot emojis so people know what's up. And it's an awesome time where people come and share some spoken word poetry. Talking Blue is amazing. Oh, that's really sweet. And Nick plays music at that. And so obviously with lockdowns, we can't get together in person where we normally would at Blue Bar on Chapel Street in Pran. But instead, this coming Wednesday, we will have another edition of Talking Blue live streamed and online. So if you're watching and enjoying this, especially the more poetical elements, then please do share the love, share it around and let your friends and family know. And if you have a poem you'd like to share, we'd love for you to sign up. So all that information's in the Vibe Union Instagram link bio thing that's going to appear down here shortly. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Ryan just wants to leave me hanging. But it is a real joy and a delight to be sharing all these different events with all these awesome creative human beings. Links are below. That's correct. Thanks,
Down
Ryan.
below.
And over to you, Amitha. What's happening next?
Up next, we have, I don't even know how to describe this human being, a ball of extremely calm, but extremely energized everythingness. And I'm not even too sure what he's performing tonight. I've temporarily forgotten, which is a good thing because I want this to be a complete surprise to me. Let's welcome to the stage Mr. Jay Kepler. Are you there?
I'm here. Thank you for that
Hello,
introduction.
sir.
Really appreciate that. Hey, how you doing? Hi, everybody. I hope you're enjoying tonight as much as I am. Nick, if you're already watching, after having gotten off stage, you're not the only one who finds this whole camera thing kind of weird. I feel like it's kind of like when you're up on stage, you can look at individual people and it's like, oh yeah, there's a person. I can look at them and vibe a little bit there. But here it's just like I'm standing alone in a room. But hey, I'm here for it. Thank you guys so much for emceeing, and thank you everyone else who's here.
Thank you. Let's leave the floor to you.
All right, goodbye. Thank you. This track is funny. I was super excited to know that this live stream was happening, and I kind of felt like I had to do something new. And then I was luckily reminded by one of those MCs that just left that you don't have to come up with something new for every one of these things. You can just come up and share what you want. So I just got excited because this track is one that I made a couple months back and have just been loving it ever since then. And then today, everything that was going on in the city and, well, across like 3 of our capital cities kind of is exactly, it really got me in this kind of mindset anyway, and it was sort of perfect. So, I don't know. There are lyrics. If you hear them, there's a connection there that I feel at least. Shout out. I believe that my dad and potentially some of my aunties as well are watching. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Some old-timey commenter who probably wasn't white might have said a long time ago that anyone trying to hang shit better never stepped in. None like me, he's making fucking up is something everyone's done, whether for fun or for hate, accident or premeditate. Even those born to ignore pain, they never got to have a say in their brains or DNA. Now, not to say we're all puppets of fate, but how sick you think it'd have to be to see suffering you caused and to feel like it was somehow okay. Not me. Nah, no way. So sure that you won't show up in the shoes of the ones that you judge one day? Well, if you're the stone throwing type, better pray that we don't survive only the one life, one time, and hope we don't reincarnate. Else in humanity is your fate. Justice served, instant karma, giving up your heart to these attention farmers. But now the attention gone, it's gonna send you bananas. Wishing suffering and harm on someone's daughter or father. Brought your father or further from the forces that birthed you. Passion and patience, Ramos worthy faces. Humanization all turns into faceless mobs. Robbed off any true investigation into why bad shit happens. Lose me the boogeyman panic and focus on the patterns. Cause the systemic myopia won't give us any hope of finding a way to win the madness. Punt the sadness. Don't forget the sadness. Why is this happening? Why does it feel like our traumas be the only thing that we're recycling? It seems like every day we're led apart. More reason to be mean than we to ever God. Living eye to eye instead of eyes to noise cancelling out the uneasy sound of freezing souls in a frying world. We all scream louder but no one's heard. We're all you inside. The tide is yours to turn. On that day we'll be there to receive forgiveness. Don't focus on what's deserved. One of the MCs
Oh
come
my
back.
god, that was so good. The hype at the beginning was life-giving. Oh my god, that was so
It
good.
took everything in me not to
Everyone
look at like the feedback on the camera. I'm just like, I can't see myself doing this. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Craziness, man.
amazing.
Another incredible member of our community, just watching you grow from strength to strength, from like, hey, I've kind of got these like lyrics and maybe I'd like to like just try and practice recording them, into like jumping up at an open mic, to jumping up and doing a full set, and now like crushing it. Was that your own production? Like you made the beat and
Yeah, yeah, that was all me. I mean, I didn't play the cello, but other than that.
Absolutely wild, man.
Thank you
yeah,
so
massive.
much, Mash. Thank you so much, Amulta. Like, you guys emceeing this, perfect energy for this kind of thing, to bring people in this weird as fuck time to just get everyone together and share in what everyone is feeling. We can all feel that little bit less alone. And thank you so much for bringing me into VU, and just vibes to everybody. Thank you.
Vibes for
Send them
all.
out. Vibes
Yeah.
for all. Thank you,
Thank you all.
Jake.
Goodbye.
Gorgeous. Enjoy the rest of your night. We'll
Bye.
catch you later on, I'm sure. Very nice. Just wanted to, before we jump into the next performer, just take a quick tally. We shouted out the tip jar just before, and for everyone that has been donating, thank you so much. We've hit $70 already, which is like what we try
Unreal.
to hope to clear, like from our massivest events in terms of like promo and things like that. And I guess a good way to think about it would be like if you've come to our events thanks to an ad or something you've seen just posted out in the world, not through the word of mouth thing, which is obviously gorgeous. Then that's where that money pretty much is going. Like when Vibe Union makes some dosh, it goes in towards like paying for some graphic design, paying for some printing, and getting the word out through social media ads and posts and things like that. Just so you're all also aware of how this all happens and works and how we magically found you. And now you're here enriching everyone's lives through your music, your creativity. So thank you.
Yeah, the intention is to grow the community, make it bigger, make it louder, make it prouder. And so you're all part of that. Thank you for donating. Thank you for being here, just showing up. We all really appreciate it.
Amitha, who we got next? I know you're hella excited about this performer every time.
I am every time. Up next, we have like what I can only describe as like a beautiful acid dream tumbling through feathers. I'm so excited to introduce our next person to the stage. Bring on Mr. Monk Inferno, please, Rye. Where's he at?
I am not Monk Inferno. I am Wrath. Sorry,
The bearer
Mutha.
of bad news.
But bloody, you better bloody believe he's coming. But we got someone else for you.
Oh, I believe it. I sure do. Cannot wait. So, well, you guys all know that we are waiting on Monk Inferno, but in the meantime, Mash, I'm going to ask you another question. And you know, whenever I ask you that, or whenever I tell you I'm going to ask you a question, I actually don't know what it is until the moment arises. And I wonder if it's going to come out right now. The question is, what does community mean to you?
That is not the question that I was anticipating, but it is a gorgeous question. What does community mean to me? Community means a TV show written by Dan Harmon that aired between the years 2000 and I'm just kidding. Community is, I like, if we break it down word-wise to the word commune and coming from that, the word common, it's about the space in between common or similar individuals. And so community is, and I've said this before, that community is actually the measurement of the interconnections between people who have something in common. And it creates this gorgeous little feedback loop, I believe, when the thing in common that people have is the community itself on top of other stuff. So what we have in common is musicality, is open-mindedness, is compassion for one another, for people in general, for a belief that things can be better, freer, music and expression and art can be gorgeous and free and accessible to everyone. We all have that in common. That's how we go about our lives. And then we come together in this community, and then that vicious feedback loop happens where those connections amplify and magnify those commonalities that we have. So that's community for me, according to, I guess I'm a uni lecturer now on etymology.
I mean, in the vein of like, you know, breaking down words, as you were saying that, I actually thought you were going to go somewhere else with that. I was thinking you were going to go for unity, which I think also like is what we're about, is what we embody as individuals, but also as a collective. I think we all work together very harmoniously. The spaces that are created are super compassionate. And I think that's one of the things I appreciate so much about Vibe Union. So thank you all for embodying the best version of who you are, for expressing your authenticity. We all love you so much. Love, all love.
All right, Amutha, I've got a question for you.
Okay, let's do it.
And there is an answer, but I'm curious to hear what yours is. What do you call someone who only has one name by which they go by, just like a singular name? Or like, what would you call that one name?
One name. What would I call? You know, the immediate thing I wanted to say was omnipresence, but omnipresence has no name. That's where my mind goes. Just like to the most extreme, abstract, whatevers.
Absolutely.
name.
So in that state of omnipresence, we have our next performer who has a monomoniker. That is a one name type of situation going on. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Edward.
Woo!
Pop the bottle, down the elixir. Drink it straight, no need for a mixer. Pop the bottle, down the elixir. Drink it straight, no need for a mixer. Allow me to introduce myself. The name's Mr. Hyde, of course, who else? That misfit with sadistic wish list. Brain split, son of a bitch, leave your throat slit. I'm not the goat, I'm the whole goddamn farm. The old MacDonald of inflicting harm. With a whisper here and a shadow there. Old Mr. Hyde is everywhere. I'll make you stupid, get you drooling like I'm Pavlov. No science fiction, I'm not Asimov. I'm simply what nightmares are made of. Waiting every single day for that lynch mob. Grab your torches, grab your pitchforks, before you end up another lifeless corpse. I'll gut you open and rip at your insides. No reason, just the fun that it provides. Pop the bottle, down the elixir. Drink it straight, no need for a mixer. Pop the bottle, down the elixir. Drink it straight, no need for a mixer. Everybody jealous, they wanna be me. They're too scared to embrace their insanity. Held back by their own reality, that people might see them for who they truly be. No lies about what lies behind these eyes. Shutting them makes you blind to your demise. I'll take away what life gives. Hit like a freight train locomotive with no motive. Provocation, the explanation to choke you out. Asphyxiation, a placation of my own creation. Putting you to sleep, this is your sedation. Pop the bottle, down the elixir. Drink it straight, no need for a mixer. Pop the bottle, down the elixir. Drink it straight, no need for a mixer. Imagine a king you cannot fathom. I'm Solomon without his compassion. Heretic horseman, apocalyptic honesty. A lunatic of assorted simplicity. Ultimate choice, perception, distinction. Choose to follow fact, or is it fiction? No beauty, animal beast. Ludicrous, I'm hungry, so come on, let's feast. Evil enough to make Hades faint. Living rent-free in your dreams, no restraint. Shh, I can hear you speak. I might be Hyde, but I always seek.
Mommy, what what's the matter? I had a bad dream. About what, sweetie? It's Mr. Hyde and Mr. Hyde's coming. What, honey, what's the matter? I had a bad dream. About what, sweetie? It's Mr. Hyde and Mr. Hyde's coming. I had a bad dream. About what, sweetie? It's Mr. Hyde and Mr. Hyde's coming.
Fire! Jason, excuse me. We need to call a fire department now. I just don't understand what I saw.
Carrot. Is that a redhead joke, Amlitha? Jason, that was wild.
Well, it is now.
It is now. Dude, Jason, that was unbelievable. Cheeky little Edward reference there in the back end. I was just like, oh, here's some random. Going to come off and like read their shopping list creatively. That was so freaking cool. Yeah, the comments are going crazy. There are so many carrots abounding. If you know, you know. That was crazy. And I'm very glad I don't need to sleep tonight. So that the insomnia inducing nightmarescape that you created visually as well was wild. That was great.
Incredible stuff. Thank you for that creative energy, Jason. We really appreciate it. All right, next up, we have someone that I've already introduced, and will continue to keep introducing until the end of time, because no, like, where am I going with that? I was going to say no introduction is big enough to introduce the omnipresent Monk Inferno.
Amfa, you're getting way too good at that.
Thank you
That
very
was
much.
amazing.
We'll let
Thanks for
you take it
introducing me
away.
twice. Hey, what's up? Hello, nice to see you all. I hope everyone's keeping COVID safe. I've got a little cover to do today. Kind of took the easy way out. Fuck it. I'm actually not going to say what it is. I think everyone's gonna know. So, all right, let's do it. I kind of wish I went before Jason, by the way, because that was. But what can you do? All right.
See the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through. See those raindrops in my mind when I think of you sometime. I wanna spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Just the two of us, just the two of us, building them castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all that is, and it don't make no flowers grow. Good things might come to those who wait, not for those who wait too late. We gotta go for all we know, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Just the two of us, just the two of us. Building the castles in the sky, just the two of us, you and I. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building them castles in the skies. Just the two of us. You and I. Oh. Yeah. Woohoo. That's Just the Two of Us by Bill Withers. I worked on it for like, I don't know, a few days. And yeah. That's cool. Jason's was dope though.
Oh my god, are you okay, I did describe your music as like acid wrapped up in a dream, coated through feathers or something, and that is exactly what I just experienced. So thank you so much for bringing us into this new space now. I feel like I needed to be here.
Wild, man.
I'm here to give it for you. Holy shit. Thank you so much. God damn.
Beautiful vibes as always, and yeah, just what you bring, man. It's real sweet, and
the kind of thing you can just have on and just be listening to and just feeling
Mm.
the weight of the world drifting off your shoulders. Thank you for making the music you make, man. It's
I make
beautiful.
jazzy elevator music. It's the best shit.
Mm, mm.
I like that
Oh,
description. That's
Yeah,
cool.
thank you guys so much. I always appreciate doing these things. It's so much fun. You guys are the best. So yeah, thank you.
Oh, we always love having you on. Thank you so much for your presence and your energy.
That's okay.
Beautiful. Well, yeah, thank you so much, Monk Inferno, Idan. You've done it again, and yeah, can't wait to see what you come up with next. Thank you.
Mhm. Emojis,
Yeah,
drop
next
your
time will be
emojis.
an original. Yeah, originals coming for sure. Working on them. Absolutely. So
Psyched. Drop
it
those
will be there.
Inferno emojis if you're excited for some Monk Inferno originals. All right.
Alrighty.
Great times. Loveliness abounding. It's been pretty much, I think we're pretty much towards the end, but we just wanted to shout out all these incredible people who have made tonight happen. Raya, of course, bringing in the back end, making all this stuff
You
happen. See
daddy.
StreamYard in the corner, but that needs to be operated and it gets done incredibly well. VU Daddy, right? Wrath. Crushing it as always. Here he is. Nah. Very disapproving shake of the head. Big
Just
love
like
to
dad
you,
would do.
Amutha, as MC. You've done a fantastic job tonight and for just organizing this event from the ground up. It's gorgeous.
Mash, like, okay, first and foremost, always crushing it on the hosting front and also the welcome to country. Always appreciate hearing you and the commitment and the like care taken in presenting that. And I actually am also informed about something that you will be partaking in, my friend. You are turning the big 3-0. Would you like to walk us through this process of how you are exploring this?
Thank you. It's really sweet. Just a quick one. So it's not a welcome to country. That's not something that I can do. It's an acknowledgement of country.
Thank
And
you.
a
Thank you so
small
much.
distinction. But yeah, welcome to country is a really special ceremony that happens in between Indigenous communities and other Indigenous communities or people that are stepping onto them for the first time. And anytime. But yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I know I don't look it. I'm sure you probably believe 13, not 30, but yeah, I'm turning 30 in 2 hours and 53 minutes. And to celebrate, rather than have a big old party and get into a lot of COVID trouble, I'm basically just going to sit here and make music for 21 straight hours, live streaming the whole thing. My goal is to write 30 verses on my 30th birthday, celebrating the 30 years that I've spent on this planet. I'm incredibly lucky, incredibly grateful to have gotten to do that and meet some beautiful people along the way. Lots of beautiful people along the way. So I'll be taking a moment to kind of shout out anyone that's stopping through, writing a verse about kind of anything that comes to mind. So if you all want to stop in, it'll be over on my YouTube channel, just MQEMKEW, or if you go to my Instagram and link up from there and come in, drop in. I've been sent like maybe half of those songs worth of beats. Thank you so much, Rye. Half of those songs worth of beats from all these incredible producers, Amutha, Wrath, Trix William. We got Dr. Deep, just all these awesome collaborators. And my goal is to listen to them for the first time live, then just write a verse, record it, lay it down, and then move on to the next. And the goal is to try and just trigger myself into a really powerful wave of momentum of creativity into my 30s. So I'm really excited. Thank you so much for asking, Amutha. Thank you, everyone, for I've just been watching all these projects pop up and all these people do incredible, incredible things over the last few months in this lockdown. And I'm like, what can I do? I want to sit and I want to have a party where I sit at my computer and people come in. And I'd love to have you all, everyone that's here, just drop me a DM. I'll send you a link and you can get in on this side of the stream and be a part of it. And so to just be good to vibe. I've been talking for a very, very long time about my
Oh my
birthday
God,
party.
but don't stop.
So I love you.
Oh, thank you so much. Super inspiring. What a beautiful way to spend the big 3-0. And in the vein of just like, talking about events, just to mention, we will be having a Talking Blue event next week on Wednesday. So if you like the vibes here, please join us for that one. If you'd like to actually share a poem, we would love to hear it. We have a beautiful community of open-minded people who are ready to receive your expression. So don't hold back.
Another quick final shout out before we close out. Just a fair amount of love for someone who's been around with us since pretty much day one, supporting production, supporting songwriting, and just the vibe of everything. And we're just loving this like silent assassin of support in the background. So a lot of love, real quick, to Bhavan, to Dreamscape Beats. He actually provided the beat for a song that is easily one of my favorite Vibe Union tracks that we've done together. It's called Like It Is. I think we've got a bit of a sample here just to show off his production, but we just wanted to take a moment to shout out Dreamscape Beats for the support that he's continued to show us all throughout this time. And yeah, Rai, if you've got a little something you can bring up for us, that'd be dope.
He has not got it. We have been informed, actually.
He's not got it.
But we will.
But you know what you can do? Yeah. I was going to say, head to the Vibe Union channel and hit that channel. Go to Vibrations. So there's 20 singles. In case you didn't know, Vibe Union as a collective is actually a musical outfit that has been creating and collaborating on music since last year. So if you go to the playlist Vibrations, you'll be able to check out all the songs. Vibration 13, Like It Is, featuring Amutha, Wrath, Dilly Dave, and your boy MQ. It's a jam, and it's produced by Dreamscape Beats. So much love to Dreamscape, much love to the crew. Over to you, Amutha. Bring us home. What do you want to tell us before we close out?
Before we close it down, I want to talk about my personal journey through this entire process of the live stream. I think a heavy theme for me for the day has been transmutation and understanding how to take something kind of heavy and change it into something that can be helpful, not just for yourself, but for your community. Anytime I interact with Vibe Union, it always brings me back home. And I hope it has brought you back home too. Please reach out to us if you need to. We're here to talk. We're here to share with you, share in your grief or in your happiness. But yeah, I think transmutation, just remember, it's a process that you can engage with and use it to your advantage to embody more of who you are. And is that it? Are we checking out of here?
I think that was a gorgeous note to end on. Sayonara. Love. Go with love. Be loving. Be peaceful. And find your home. And if it's here, all the better.
Exactly. Love you guys.